Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of the Garage Studio Modellers. I'm Dave Forrest, this is my good friend
Harvey Lowe.
and in today's episode we're going to focus on Harvey's recent trip to Japan, and in particular the Shizuoka Hobby Show.
Nice pronunciation.
Shizuoka.
Shizuoka, even with the accent, Dave.
Even with the accent.
So I'm sure a lot of readers have heard about Shizuoka. You have.
I definitely, yeah.
Yeah? It's about as famous as Telford, as Scale Model Challenge. And I thought, given that I was there for a month, and I did make it to the show, we're going to show you, this time it's going to be a little different. We're going to show you a PowerPoint presentation, and Robert's going to later edit it so that basically we'll go through the slides as I talk to them in a moment. And there'll be little filming on us today. It'll all be the PowerPoint. So, not much said than that.
Yeah, just let's bust right into it.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So, anyways, so what we're going to start with is the Japan Hobby Experience, I call it. The Shizuoka Hobby Show 2025. It's held every year in Shizuoka, Japan. And you're kind of probably wondering, where is Shizuoka City? This map shows that Shizuoka City is about halfway between Osaka and Tokyo. Okay, it's located in Shizuoka, Japan, in the city called Shizuoka. It's kind of like a mid-size town, kind of similar to like Minneapolis in the States in terms of population size. But if you do want to go to this show, Dave, it's best to take a bullet train from either Tokyo, which is about 8.5 hours. So
it's not far, right?
It's that far.
I thought it was less than that.
No.
Wow.
And 4.5 hours from Osaka by bullet train.
So this isn't a day trip, necessarily?
No, definitely not. And I'll go into the show's format. About 3.5 million, as I said, similar to Minneapolis, St. Paul. And it's a nice little town. In fact, I got there not by bullet train. I got there by driving. And so, some tips on getting there. You can see a couple of these photos. First of all, the bullet train is the best option. Driving will take much longer, and it's not easy. First of all, there's inconsistent GPS in the mountain areas of Japan. Did you know that Japan is 70% mountains?
No.
Yeah, 70%
I didn't
mountains.
know that.
A lot of the highways, as you see in the photo on the left, cut through mountains. There's hundreds of tunnels, and those tunnels will go for miles.
Wow.
So you'll get inconsistent GPS. You'll have no GPS in the tunnels, and you'll have very inconsistent GPS in the mountainous areas. We lost our GPS when we hit the mountains. There's just none.
You don't really need GPS in a tunnel, though, right? Because you're kind of committed.
Yes, true. It's just it recommits after you get out.
Oh, I see.
You know?
Yeah, so where am I going?
Yeah, and especially when there's an exit right off the tunnel, right? You might miss it. The roads, the picture in the middle with that bus that you see there, that's a two-way street in Shizuoka. In Tokyo, it's a little different, but one-way streets in Canada would look like that. That's a two-way street. So you have to move over to the right or give right of way to the oncoming bus.
Good grief.
The picture on the right is what they call a flood bridge. And those are two-way bridges. But if you go across it and there's a car coming at you, you have to back up. and that picture, see, forget it, right? I said there's no way of backing up. It's not happening.
It's not happening.
I was white-knuckled. There was that one, and I was driving on another one, which was over land. And you have about a foot, as you can see, on either side. If you have a larger car, an SUV.
So that's really just a one-way. That's a single vehicle. Like if you can't get two vehicles past each other.
No,
not happening.
No,
Oh,
but that's a
forget it.
two-way
No
bridge,
way.
and it's got no railings.
No way. Ooh, Lisa. No way.
Right.
No way.
If you go, and by the way, when I drove from Osaka to Shizuoka, it was a long drive. Right, it's not like a bullet train. So you're driving and driving, highway stops. So you just see the rural areas, but it's better to take a bullet train.
I think I've seen that middle picture before. I think it was one of those pictures that they used to see if you're a robot or not. It's like point out the crosswalks on something. Like it never works, and I always have to go through like multiple iterations, and I get kicked out, and it's just frustrating as hell.
It's very, very demanding.
Me of that.
Yes, just driving.
But that's crazy.
Do they have narrow roads like that in Europe? Because you lived in Europe.
Yeah, but generally speaking, you can. Yeah, I mean, not as narrow as this. I think generally the roads in Europe are. I mean, they're narrow, but some of them. But
The other thing too is
like the idea of having a
Yeah.
bridge where there's no protection on either side of it,
no,
and it's one-way traffic, and there isn't some type of lighting system
no.
to
No.
ensure that you don't have this awkward moment on the bridge face to face.
Especially at night.
Yeah, at night, forget it.
Forget it.
Yeah, it's not
Right?
happening. You're going for a swim.
Yeah. Some of these have little ridges at the side, so you know your wheel hits it. And when I was driving on one, my wheel hit it. It's like, oh my god! And it's like I said to my wife, Shirley, don't talk, just let me drive and focus. It was extremely nerve-wracking, especially when it's not your car and you're going to go over, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So keep these in mind if you drive. If you do go, and I'm using the slide as like a guide for people who want to go, there are no hotels near the convention center. None. Okay? The best hotel locations are near the train station and north of it, so try to get a hotel within walking distance to the Shizuoka train station.
And then you take a train to the
And they take a cab.
cab to the venue.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
taxis expensive?
They can be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can be. Especially in Tokyo, they can be
And
expensive.
then from the train station to the venue, how far? away?
Maybe 20 minutes.
Oh, as far as that.
Yes, yes. If you go by taxi and you're at the show up at the train station like 45 minutes to an hour because there's a lineup.
Wow. To get.
It's a busy show,
Wow. Okay.
right?
Good to know.
Good to know. Right, so there's a photo of Shizuoka.
Oh, is that Mount?
That's Mount Fuji in the background.
Nice.
It's a beautiful city.
It is. Look at that.
It's
like a
not like
postcard.
Tokyo. Very low rises. Just picturesque city. It's kind of like Tokyo on a small scale. And they got a couple of good hobby shops there. Some really good ones. So the show, we just talked about it, is in Shizuoka. It's at the Twin Mies Convention Hall. There's the address. As I said before, it's about 20 minutes from the Shizuoka bullet train station. On the right, that's me and my dorky pickup clothing at the local bar for girls. That's my hobby getup,
Okay.
right?
Obviously, very successful with that.
Yes. The show itself. The show itself actually runs over several days. And the first day is called the Trade Day. So it's Wednesday to Thursday, 2 days, only for businesses. And you have to have a business card to get in. Public are not allowed in. The second day is a student day. Now here's where Japan is very different from North America and perhaps Europe, is they really go out to attract the young kids into the hobby. That whole day, they have buses busing kids in as far as Tokyo and Osaka.
Well,
And the companies give out free kits and teach the kids how to build.
nice.
That's what they do over there. And I can tell you, the hobby is alive and well in Japan. Very alive and
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I mean, just given the number of hobby shops
Yeah.
and the fact that like the going into like random stores
Yep.
and you find
Tons of
hobby
stuff.
paraphernalia, like that speaks volumes.
Well, on that, I would say about 80% of that stuff is Gundam.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
Military is big, but
But
not nearly
it's but the subject matter is a little bit less important.
Sure.
It's the fact that
They're building.
Yeah, they're doing something.
Yeah.
They're creative. It's a creative outlet. It's
Absolutely.
focusing. It's manual dexterity. It's
Yeah, I think it's
right.
great.
I think it's mental health as well.
It absolutely is.
Right.
It's mental health.
I know it is for me.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
Seriously.
So-
Well, I know, Robert, you enjoy building. It's
Well, you don't need
definitely-
mental health. You're not working anymore.
No,
I need
he's-
it. I need it badly.
Yeah, you're the only one working. Yeah. But yeah, that day, and the dates do vary, but it's around May of every year that they have Shizuoka. And this is 2025 that I'm talking about. Now, Saturday and Sunday are the public days. That's where the public's allowed in, and those are your club displays. Kind of similar to Telford. Okay, now I haven't been to Telford, so you guys can throw comments in. And it is free. There's no charge to get in. If you do go, you do need a couple of things. Here's a couple of pictures of the first day opening. It is crowded. It is.
So this would be on the Saturday.
This is on the Saturday. Incredibly crowded. So much you can't even move around. That's my only criticism. First of all, it is free. There are long lines to get in, but bring your passport and you'll get an express line in. Foreigners get a little.
Oh, really?
Yes, bring your
Is that
passport.
right?
Yeah.
Is that like easily indicated?
Yes.
It is.
Yes, they tell you foreigners with passports go to this line and the others. So they treat you well. Now, I was honored to be hosted by the Tokushima Model Club through my good friend Hisao Sato. And he had a name tag for me. So he met me outside and I just walked right in.
Oh, nice.
Like 2 minutes. So be aware it is free, but there are some lines. There's also, you're not allowed on the trading days. I've talked about that. We talk about the large crowds. There is a large garage, so if you do drive, there is free parking for people that are part of the club displays. The first day of the public display is the busiest. It kind of tends to minimize after that. So if you do decide to go, be aware the first day is just crowded. But you need 2 days. You probably need 3. But they
To see everything.
Oh, to see everything. Yeah.
I guess we'll get into the details of that shortly.
Yeah. Very limited seating is my only criticism. Very limited places to eat, limited places to sit. So if you are disabled or you're older, there's not a lot of seating. So be aware of that. There's only 2 eating areas, so it's limited, and there's no restaurants nearby. So my only criticism is that it's very hard to
pack a sandwich.
Eat at the train station,
Yeah.
right? But don't. So there's no restaurants near the convention either, except in the small mall next door, and everybody knows that, so everybody crowds over there. So it's less good for that, and the public transit is extremely limited. It's not like Tokyo. There's no subway. It's all buses, and it's very limited. So keep that in mind. The private vendors, here's an important thing that I learned. The private vendors who sell at the vending tables are not at this location. I found out by pure fluke. It's half an hour away.
Oh, what? Really?
Yes. Yeah, Shirley and I were walking near the train station, and I see Shizuoka Hobby Show, and it was a sign. And then it said, vendors, 3rd floor. They use 3F for 3rd floor. And I thought, what the heck? So this is like just the day, like during the show, and we're just walking around, and when I went up, yep, there, behold, in a room were all the vendors. These are the private vendors. But I didn't see any signage to say...
But this is in a different
Yeah,
location.
different building 20 minutes away, near the train station.
Oh my goodness.
So be aware that if you go, if the vendors are not at that physical location, if for those of you who have gone previously, this time around, it was a completely different building.
Is that new?
I don't know. I don't
And is it just some vendors or all?
No, all of them. All of the private vendors.
Like people are selling their stash?
Yes, selling their stash. And there's some neat stuff. There's some really neat stuff there.
Now, what can you buy at the show, at the main venue?
That's a very good question. Now, so unlike Telford, I've heard...
Because it's all about buying stuff.
Yes, you can buy stuff from the trade vendors directly, unlike Telford, from what I heard. I may be wrong, but people tell me when they've gone to Telford, you can't actually go to the trade hall and buy from like Airfix, and it's all display only.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I may be wrong, but this is what the guys have told me. I've gone to Telford. It is not the case here. You can go up to Tamiya, and I'll show some photos in a minute. You can buy from them. You can buy from Five Molds. You can buy from any of them.
So all the commercial vendors they sell stuff.
They sell stuff, and it's usually their newer stuff.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
The show has 2 displays, indoor and outdoors. There's an outdoor display. What the heck is that? Well, it's military vehicles.
Oh, look at that.
These are the Japanese ground self-defense
Japan's
force.
finest.
Yep. They're there every year displaying their latest military vehicles, which you can actually go up, talk to them, and get in them. They'll let you get in them.
Well, so you can get in that armored car. Or armored
I saw them lifting little
wheeled.
kitties into the hatch, so I got
little kitties.
Yeah, I mean, not me little. They wouldn't let me little kitty in there because I started showing my lollipop, but they told me to go away. No, I'm just kidding. Very friendly people.
Oh my goodness.
By the way, very few people speak English, especially in the rural areas. No English. So if you do decide to travel in the rural areas, and even in larger cities, the knowledge of English is limited. Mm-hmm. And especially here, none of these military guys spoke English. None of them. So. Now, another picture of all the stuff. They have motorcycles, gear. The picture on the lower right is they do a recruitment drive if you want to join the armed forces. But also, they cater to the kids again. They give kids samples of military keychains and things with cartoons on them. So they really encourage the kids.
Neat.
And I've been to a military base there where their local store offers Tamiya kits of Japanese ground self-defense force stuff. We don't do that in Canadian Armed Forces bases. There's no such thing. There's like we have a Kennex, which is a Canadian military, kind of like a PX, what the Americans call them, and they have sold kits there, but it's mostly for the guys on the base buying, you know, shoes, patches, appliances, TVs. They're on the base, but there on those bases, there's a lot of catering to the kids.
Now, the military service isn't mandatory.
No, it's not.
It's all voluntary.
It's all voluntary. Unlike, I think, Korea has mandatory. Singapore has mandatory.
Yeah.
Right. So the trade hall in the north building is where the vendors, the companies are. And that's kind of like a wide view of what the trade hall looks like.
It's pretty big.
It's pretty big, yeah.
That would be that's about the same size as what you would see at the Nats, U.S. Nats. Is that right? Or a little?
Yeah. I think it would be slightly bigger. This is a wide-angle lens, but yeah, very close. Very close.
Similar. Okay.
Similar, but I think slightly bigger. And some Nats, as you know, they're in different rooms.
Yeah.
This one's all in one.
Well, I'm thinking about last year in Madison. It was all in one room.
It was one room. This bigger.
This is bigger, eh?
Yeah, because I was at Madison.
No.
This is bigger. The photo kind of doesn't really give that impression, but it's because I'm high up, but it's big. And you know, in the photo here, you got a lot of companies. I didn't know Doyusha was still very active, but they do a lot of Japanese castles and stuff that you really don't see over here.
Are there? I know I've come across their kits. I don't have any, but are they?
I don't have very many either.
Are they good? Are they?
Well, I don't. I'm military, right? So
no, but they've done aircraft, like larger. I think larger scale.
Nuts. Yeah. With all due respect, their larger scale aircraft don't match.
No.
No. They do. Great. They do a. I think they do a Shirenkai George and a Zero. I recall in 30. The cockpit detail's pretty old.
Yeah.
They're focusing on like modern, medieval Japanese castles. They do a whole line of those.
Interesting. Okay.
See, Tamiya's way back there. They got the whole back row.
Tamiya,
yeah. Tamiya. Italeri. Now that kind of shows you the sheer volume of people going through on the first day. If you do go on the first day, do hit the trade place because they got deals there they're gone. To give you a sense, the Hasegawa had their booth, and they were offering, and I bought it. They were offering a 1/48th Kate. It was in Canadian dollars, $19.99 equivalent. That's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Okay, it's an older kit. It was in a convention white box with special markings, and but at the show,
what kind of markings?
I think it was Pearl Harbor. But I have to look back. But what they gave you was
isn't that in poor taste?
Well, it was a victory for them. Like you could see that we have pretty politically incorrect humor on this show. By the way, Dave, when I met the Japanese modelers, the first thing I did was I apologized about the Battle of Midway. They took it well. They took it well.
They did. Okay.
So four carriers sunk. they're pretty sore.
It's bad. Yeah.
They're pretty sore.
Did that turn out well?
No, I was on the highway. You could see signs. Go back to America for sinking of 4 carriers. That kind of stuff. Anyways. So just that'll be edited out of the final version. Anyways,
maybe not.
I'm totally lost now where I was. So
you bought the Kate.
I bought the Kate.
It started with the Kate. In the Pearl Harbor market.
Yeah, and at the show only, and they only had limited to maybe 200. They had a set of 6 high quality art prints of Japanese aircraft that you would get if you bought the kit there. So I already had a Kate, but it came. I wouldn't normally have bought it, but you can only get the prints.
So this is like artwork of the from what's
from Hasegawa artist Shigeo Koke, and then maybe I forget there may be some others, but they're high quality prints.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
I might be wrong. I have to go look back on it, but they're high quality prints. All of Japanese zeros, vowels, and you get 6 or 8 of them in a pack when you buy the kit. So they do stuff like that, but they'll go fast.
Yeah, their artwork is. Back in it was stunning. Yeah, I think really nice stuff.
So here's the Hobby Boss.
Oh.
And they've got a couple of new releases there. It's kind of hard to see, but I think they've got a couple of jets there. There's a jet there. That's a new release.
Well, that's the A4B or C.
Boy, you're good, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the reason I'm excited about that is because up until now, well, up until this release, whenever this comes out, Hasegawa was the only game in town. If you wanted to do,
didn't know that.
just because if you wanted to do an Argentine
Really?
A4, yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Well, there you go. I learn something new every day.
yeah. So this will be interesting to see what they do.
This dude bought all these.
Good for
He
you.
bought all of these.
My kind of guy.
He's going to pay for them, and you can kind of see the prices on them if you look closely. They're pretty cheap. So if you look at the yen, like 1,000 yen, take 2 zeros off, it's like $10 US. Right?
So
And,
yen is like a penny.
yeah,
Basically.
yeah, it's a pretty good deal, and our Canadian dollar goes really well over there. Right now with the US, it sucks, but the Canadian dollar is stronger than the yen, so you're doing well over there. Right, so stuff is anything Japanese, cheap, very cheap. Anything like Ravel, Italeri, don't bother.
Yeah, because it's imported.
No.
Yeah.
Now here's a tip: if you're gonna go over there, and you know what? Look, let's be blunt. Don't buy, in my opinion, don't buy a Tamiya kit. Just go over there just because it's cheap, when you can get it over here.
Well, you bought a Hasegawa kit.
Yeah, because I got the free prints.
Oh.
You see, that's the strategy.
That makes sense,
That's
yeah.
a strategy. Because it's going to take time in your luggage. Go after the rare stuff that you can't get.
Yeah, that's very true.
Right?
That's a great
Otherwise,
point.
you're just filling
Yeah.
your suitcase.
Yeah.
Okay, you saved, give you an example. A 172nd Mustang, Tamiya. Guess how much it would be there? Take
Well, let's see. Here it's about $30, 30 and change. So
Okay.
they're, I don't know, 20.
12. $12 Canadian. That's like $8 US. So, but don't bother. You can get it here.
Yeah.
I'm seriously.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. There's so much rare
No,
stuff there
it's
that
utterly
yeah.
rare, and you'll see photos of that in a minute. Now, again, during the public days, Tamiya that's a Tamiya booth. What they're making is bread replicas of some of their models.
Bread?
Bread for the kiddies.
To eat.
Yes. The kids learn how to bake the bread, and they're in the shape of tanks and cars and things, and the kids get to sit down. Those are Tamiya staff.
Huh.
Like we don't do that here.
No, we don't do that here
No,
at all.
at all.
That's
Isn't that
amazing.
cool?
Yeah, it's very cool.
Like the term only in Japan. That's the Tamiya booth.
So they're kind of the main vendor.
They're big.
Yeah,
They're really big.
kind of the.
And as I said before, you can buy there. So you can't see it in the photo here, but off on this angle is a big area just like this, which is your cashiers. So you can buy any of this stuff, except the current new release, which is the Jackson. You can't get it there because it's just on display. But you can buy all of these Tamiya kits, the tools.
Now,
all
how about
this
the
stuff.
prices of the Tamiya kits here at the show compared to what you would find in a local store, hobby store in
Cheaper.
Japan? Cheaper? Like how much? Like
Well, I mean, to give you a sense, let's say you're doing a 135th Tamiya Matilda,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Maybe at a store it might be $35 US, 30. Here it might be 25. You save a few bucks. At the Tamiya store, it's also cheaper if you
Right.
go to the Tamiya
Right.
store. And there's a big one in Tokyo. So that is another photo. Now you get merch here. You can see close
Oh,
to those are ties.
Oh, nice.
Those are all Tamiya ties.
You got a Tamiya tie?
Yeah, I got two.
You got two Tamiya?
I
Good
got
for you.
two Tamiya ties.
I would have bought a Tamiya tie.
Oh yeah,
At least-
I mean they're
Sure.
major chick magnets, man. Tamiya ties. Okay. In fact, you're talking about them. That's what they look like.
Oh, those are the ones you got?
Yeah.
Very cool.
So I got this one on my last trip, like the trip before. This is a Pete float plane with a Yamato. That's the blue tie.
Cool.
This time I bought the Zero, which
That's
is
very nice.
a rustic red,
Yeah.
and so I have both of these.
Very nice.
They're nice ties.
Yeah. They're nice ties. I'd wear them.
Yeah.
Not that I wear ties.
I wore this at my nephew's wedding. Nobody noticed because he said wear a blue tie, but nobody noticed the Pete, so I was a bit disappointed. I was expecting people to come, is that a Pete? But nobody would. Our director's laughing. Okay. So new releases.
Ooh.
Let's look at some of these.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Strap in.
Oh, by the way, guys, this is going to be a longer video, so it's a little different.
So
Just
go
put it in
refresh
back.
the coffee.
Refresh the coffee. Fujimi. That's their new 1/144th Yamato.
Oh my god.
That's big. That's huge.
You're gonna get it and build it?
Well, I did the 1/200 already. I'm Yamato'd out.
You're Yamato. You've had enough Yamato for a
I've had
lifetime.
enough of the Yamato. Now, this one was a built one at the show. Now,
It's insane.
I was told that this is there's maybe two of them. The pre-built one is coming out first. They build it for you.
You just unwrap it and display it?
Here's one at Jossen Super Kids in Osaka. This is a pre-built one that's built for you. Okay?
Does it have all the rigging and everything on it?
Yeah, the rigging's all crapped up here. I don't know. I have no idea. I presume it does. This must have been done quickly because the rigging's kind of crapped up. This thing is big. Like, really. If you're going to have... it's about as long as this... Maybe longer than this coffee table that we use on our show. It's big.
It's big.
So you better have a plate. Now, for the built one, I don't know how much the kit is, but for the pre-built one, how much do you think it costs? Take a guess.
$3,000. Like...
Higher.
5,000?
Higher.
8,000?
Higher.
12,000.
$9,000.
Wow.
This can be yours for $9,000 US. So that's like freaking
like
20,000, 15,000
Canadian. That's crazy.
And that gets you a display case where you'd probably have to sell your wife's wedding dress display to help showcase this grand
that's
model.
a fair trade.
That's a fair trade in my mind. Yeah, I mean
For sure.
they don't look at the dress after.
They're not gonna
Like,
look at
come
the
on,
dress,
really?
come on.
Like, you know what I do?
This
Like,
you could
Yeah.
spend a whole day looking at this.
sure. I get my wife, hardware gift coupons every year for her birthday. She could buy an ironing board, washing set for the dishes,
Shovel for the truck.
shovel for the driveway. Come on, she should pick any color she wants. What do you want?
Oh
Anyways.
my goodness.
So,
Shirley's too good for you.
yes. Another new release for you ship guys. This is, a lot of these guys are using resin and then these 3D printed parts. So this is traditional resin in the hull, and they're using 3D printed
detail
parts
stuff.
for the detail parts. This is a new 1350 release of a Japanese. And they give you a Japanese destroyer, and they give you the photo etch and brass. This one is.
This is from who?
This one is from. Who's this from? I think this.
Fujimi, maybe? Skyway?
No, it's from Border. I think it's Border.
Get out.
Yeah, I think so. I might be wrong, but I really think it's Border. This is Hobby Boss. They're releasing this Dreadnought. They didn't give a name of it, but it's not out for sale yet.
What is it?
Like a pre-World War or a World War One gunboat or something. They don't even have the name on
Like,
it.
is it a real thing or
Yeah.
for like who? Like, was this
British?
Japanese?
I think.
British.
Yeah.
Huh.
Some modern Japanese destroyers by a company called Salv. S-A-L-V. Ever heard of them?
SALV. No.
That's the other thing. When you go there, you see companies go, "Oh, what the heck? I never heard of this company." And there they are.
Fascinating.
And they don't do a lot of business. At least I haven't seen them anywhere in North America. No. So they get these modern Japanese. You get the photo etch. So you see a
Not
lot.
that I'm deep into ships, but
Yeah, but the cool thing is, like, I've never heard of these companies.
no, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if you talk to somebody that was, in the built a lot of ships and knew the
Well, I'll tell you, I did a presentation to the ship guys in Colorado.
on this, and they
Yeah.
never heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Okay.
I did a separate presentation only
Amazing.
on ship lot.
Now, is that plastic or is that resin?
It's resin.
So is that one piece resin?
Run piece. Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah. That's a new Chokai.
That's nice.
That's
Ooh.
nice.
Is that what scale?
That is Tacom, I believe. 350. There's your new Tamiya kit.
So Tacom's getting into.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd say in terms of Japan, the most popular to mention is Gundam, but in terms of military, what do you think is the most popular subject matter? That for my
A
visual.
tiger.
What? Tigers everywhere.
Stug? Panther.
1/700 ships.
Really?
Big. I think
Oh.
it's the real estate.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's the beautiful Jackson.
There's the yeah. I'm definitely gonna pick that
I'm
up.
gonna get that. I think I might too. I might do one of Serb Croatian.
Not a vehicle I'm super into, but the fact that it's Tamiya and it'll fall together.
Yeah, but your problem is all you build are tigers and panthers. I don't know why you have all these kits here. So
I
used to
yeah,
space.
I just throw people off.
Yeah.
I guess.
So that you can see the parts and the trees, and you can touch and smell it, which is kind of
Just
cool.
just on Tacom, I have
Yeah.
to say, if I look back on all of the kits I've built in the past, let's say 10 years,
Yeah.
I would say probably a good 60% were Tacom.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't built any Tacom.
Really?
Ryfield, I haven't built Tacom yet. Does Tacom do a Fear Tiger F-13?
Yeah.
Do they? I might get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So does Ryfield. Ryfield might be the better option.
Okay. But there you go. You can see the Tamiya. They're not. It's not. Is it out yet?
No.
No.
I think it's imminent.
Yeah. So that.
At this time of recording, which is kind of mid-July.
Yeah. I haven't heard of any here, and I haven't heard of any in the States. But you get the molds there. You can look at them. That's their new 1/16 Leopard.
Is that RC or is that?
You get, I think, both.
Yeah.
You can buy an RC, and that's big.
Their 35th scale Leopard was massive.
Yeah, and look, they got the media here. That's a huge poster of it.
Yeah, it's nice, eh?
Personally, I would have liked this to be a Canadian Afghanistan Leopard, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? Because I don't think the Canadians use this version in Afghanistan. I might be mistaken, but here, look at this one, Hobby Boss. That's a new release. I don't even know what that is. 35th scale. I honestly, do you know what it is? What is
No
it?
idea.
Russian? What is it? Ukrainian? I have no idea.
Looks cool though.
Yeah.
Looks like something I might
Yeah.
think about.
That's their 148th Leopard by Hobby Boss.
Oh, yeah. Hobby Boss is they're releasing more 148 scale.
Yeah.
Armor kits now.
There you go. That's one of their new ones.
I don't know how they compare it to Tamiya, but
Now here's a company I never heard of.
oh, I've heard of them.
Have you?
Yeah.
Zimi Models.
Yeah, they're new.
What are they, out of China? Where are they?
I think China. Yeah. I believe. Don't quote me on that. But
Look at the stuff they're releasing. Like, that's cool.
yeah, that's very.
Like, that's very like
different.
esoteric.
Yeah, that's exactly
Like,
the word for it.
what the heck? Right? Is that That's a lot of modern stuff, I presume.
Yeah.
Some other new releases by Minicraft. There's their F-13.
Minicraft is still kicking around.
Yep. There's their figure sets. I think that's new, their F-13.
Oh, Mini Art.
Oh, sorry, Mini Art, Minicraft. What am I saying?
Mini Art, yeah.
Mini Art. Yes, there's their figure sets. You can buy them there. You can buy them there.
Yeah, their stuff is nice.
Yeah. I just thought this was neat. It's a Thunderbirds
Yeah.
photo etch kit.
Oh, it's all.
It's colored photo etch.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah. I don't know what scale it is, but it's like
Beyond my capability.
you find weird stuff like this. These are cars. I don't know anything about cars, but 112 Mazda 787B, whatever.
Is that the name of the company?
New, never heard of them.
Neither.
See, it's eye candy. You go there thinking, it's the same old trade show. No, it's not. You
No,
see stuff like
that's
this.
different.
What the heck is that? That's the new McLaren.
Ooh.
It's
That's
supposed to be pretty good.
I'd love to do like an F1.
Oh,
car
I'd love
one of
F1
these
cars.
days.
Maybe we should do one for the show. I love F1
Yeah.
cars.
Yeah.
If you haven't, have you seen the movie F1?
Not yet.
Oh my God!
good?
Yeah, Shirley loved it. I'd even see it again. It's so good. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to see Brad Pitt in his age driving F1 cars, but hey, it's a movie, right? So, ICM, some of their new releases.
Yeah, they're doing your own, I get.
That one, right?
Yeah, that's it. Cool.
That's the new Fine Molds Zero.
That's 70. That's 72nd.
72nd.
Now that's not the same features that the
No.
48 scale have, right?
Except the what do you call it? Injection canopy frames.
They have that.
They
For
have that
72nd?
for that. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
But the
God.
fuselage is not slide molded.
So it's traditional two
Yeah,
halves.
yeah. But what's interesting is they've chosen a subject that's not always done. It's an early A6 M5 version with no external exhausts coming out of the cowling. So it's a different version. So for the 72nd Zero,
I had no idea that was.
yeah, that's because you all know his tigers. Every time I come over to tigers, he's got tigers in his living room, panthers in his.
Tigers and Panthers. What can I say?
There's their. I mean, that's out already, but they give me, I think, new markings for the 148th Fine Molds Zero. Beautiful kit.
I haven't seen them here.
No, I have not. I ordered mine through
I mean,
Hobby Link Japan.
I see them online. Like you can get them from Super Hobby in Poland,
Oh yeah.
but I haven't seen them here.
You know, honestly, I didn't see very many in Japan either.
No.
No, I didn't see very many in Japan. See in the photo, there's their canopies. See?
Oh, that's crazy.
Like, that's
72nd?
crazy. That's in 72nd. Right?
Nice.
That's new. Fujimi's new 172nd F4 late E and F. So this separate leading edge slats.
Yeah, nice.
So it's if you're into Phantoms. right?
But they've been pumping out Phantoms for a while.
They have. They're doing several versions here. They do what is it? A Filipino marked Phantom. That's kind of different. This is a company called Aerobase, and this is they do cutaway models.
Was that a CR42? What is that?
That's actually a Key 9 spruce.
Oh.
I bought it.
Well, what do I know? You did?
I bought
that kit?
Yeah.
Goodness.
And I'm going to try to mate it with the Nichimo kit.
Now, that's 48th?
48th. It's a multimedia kit. I did talk to the president, and they say they do business in North America, but I think it's very limited. I think they do mail order, but they do not ship their Aerobase kits here. If they do, they're extremely limited. This is their latest release. It's a 148th Key 9. I think it's one of their first forays into 148th cutaway. They're gorgeous.
But
I'll bring it up to show you.
Yes, yeah, please. But why would you make that with an existing kit? Like, why would you cover up?
I think for me, I would do like half so you could see what the outer skin looked like with the camouflage, because the Key 9 spruce had some neat camouflage, and some of them were used by South Korea, and they were really battered up. So I think it'd be a neat subject. So I'm just planning it. I don't.
It's hard to believe that's 72nd or 48th.
Yeah, it's amazing. Wow. I heard of this company?
No.
Uma?
Uma, no. Are they're Japanese?
I have no idea. That's their new Harrier. See? Like.
Oh yeah, I have.
Have you?
I have. I've heard of this kit. I wasn't sure who it was from. But yes, this is 48 scale.
Yeah. There's
now is that? Huh? Could you buy that there?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
There's a Zukimura's new 229 Horton in 32nd. That's just a test model.
Yeah.
But they're coming out with that.
They're beautiful stuff.
These are wood castle models. They're all made from fine cut laser wood, and they're of all the famous castles by the daimyo, the samurai lords of the mostly the Sengoku period of the Warring States in Japan, 1500s. They have all the castles down to the minutest detail. They're like 300, 400 a kit.
And are they like pre-painted or
no?
You got to
paint them all up.
And they're plastic?
They're wood.
Oh, sorry, you said
all
that
wood. I mean, you could buy them pre-painted, but it costs more. Just build it yourself and paint them. I paint mine like in Japanese World War II colors, but that would be people would hate me over there.
U.S. Navy colors.
U.S. Navy colors, yeah. Some more shots of the vendors. Awada's there big time.
Ooh.
And you can see some of their brushes I've never seen over here. And you can see the price on that guy is what, $52,400. So it's like $520 odd for high end, high precision.
Is that like a custom micron?
Yeah, it's kind of like a version.
That's
of
not bad. That's a good price for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Although I have to say, I love my Revolution.
Do you?
0.3.
I do too. I
use that for almost everything. Ooh, what are these books? Publications?
Books and publications. They have these. What do you call these?
Eye candy.
Eye candy.
What is that?
It's just girls in clad in clothing.
Just
or lack
randomly
amongst
to the military.
Right, Sheedan. Let's see. I'm gonna buy a Focke-Wulf 190, and I'll take that one and that one as well. Yes,
yeah. That's awesome.
Only in Japan. They have these, which are really cool if you're into ships. They give you the detail. If you're a ship modeler, you got to pick the date, because a Kongo will be, or a Nagato will be very different in 45 than it was in 41. And these show you the bridge details. Like I've never seen them in that.
It's amazing. The reference, the material.
Yeah, it's
like the book you got me on the Tony.
Yeah,
amazing.
Amazing. Yeah.
You can't.
No.
Nothing close.
You can't even get that here. No. And if it's on eBay, it's like $100. That cost me, I think, $20 Canadian.
Like the detail on that is so good.
Yes.
Like I would seriously consider building the 32nd scale Hasegawa just because of the ability to really detail it up because of all the reference.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's an amazing.
And that one I got at the Gifu Air Base Museum store. And it's like there's quite a few of them there. You can't even get them on eBay.
That's a scoop.
So now we're heading into the club displays. These are in the south building. They also have them in adjacent overflow rooms. So there's a lot to take in for these club displays. That's kind of like a wide angle of the main room. It's big. Like this doesn't really show it, but it's big. You need 2 days. 3 if you...
Sorry, it seems to me, and I don't know, maybe the photo's a bit misleading. It seems to me, though, that the lighting is pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is key, right? Because that's...
Oh.
Like, that's one of the... You know, like some of the Nats, like the U.S. Nats.
Yeah.
Like they're in these dingy ballrooms and the lighting's terrible.
No,
or,
exactly.
or you have a display in a corner that's not as well lit. That's like the lighting. If you don't have good lighting, it just takes something.
You're right. You're right. These are like whatever. I don't know if these are LED bulbs. It's bright. Like in other words, there's no table there that had supplemental lighting.
Because they
didn't need it.
Yeah.
They didn't need it. Now, here are things when Japanese modelers go to a display show, and again, I haven't been in Telford. They go to every length to make it a collective display in its true sense. So they make these very expensive signs. See, these are the waterliners. That's kind of like a gang group in New York. If I was like a gang group in New York, I'd be called the waterliners. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, these are like 1/700 chips. Now, ready for this? This is what a typical club display looks like at the show. Look, like that's insane.
That's impressive.
That's the 1/700, right?
That's crazy.
That's absolutely crazy.
And every ship is labeled. Like
Notice that?
There's a sign that kind of details that. Now, what is it? Now, what does the information tell you? Like who built it, or
who built it? The date of the ship. Now that's a good notice. Every one of these clubs have pre-built signs. So when I was humbly hosted as a guest with the Tokushima group, they asked me what I was bringing, and when I got there, they had a space for me with a name plate for my model, and I just set it down. It's
that attention to detail.
It's that attention.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's that meticulous planning.
Yeah.
You know? Well, I mean, they planned Pearl Harbor, but they didn't really plan Midway that way. But I'm just saying. That's politically incorrect, but I'm just making my own personal comment, of which I'm going to get a lot of hate mail. But anyway.
It's okay, we've already gone down that road.
We've already gone that road. But you know what?
We're committed at this point.
Joking aside, I have never met a group of people who are so friendly and so polite are the Japanese modelers. I honestly, first of all, Isao Sato is a good friend of mine. He's super guy. And you'll see photos of him later.
And they speak English a little bit?
Yeah, a bit. Not a lot.
Enough
not a lot.
Yeah.
So you got to do a bit of Japanese. But I didn't come across one individual there who I thought, this guy's a jerk. Everyone is so friendly, so willing to share, so willing to talk. I love the Japanese culture.
Yeah.
I love it. And I love the Japanese people. Nice. So I kid around Midway and Pearl. Those are historic facts. But I just love that. These are some of the armor guys. And again, look at everything's like well labeled.
Yeah.
And everything at the show, Dave, is worthy of entry at the Nats. There's nothing there not to be arrogant. It's high class stuff.
Yeah.
Everything is high class. This is like the G.I. Joe scale, 1/6.
Oh wow.
I think that's scratch built. Some more armor displays. There's some more. See, notice even the bases are the same.
Yeah.
And they got these big signs, right? Very friendly people.
Nice.
And look at this. They got, what is that, velvet? Like, my God, this thing would have cost money in itself. Some more armor, consistent bases, consistent signage. Some just random dioramas. These are the RC tank guys. Now, if it was me, I'd arm mine with a pellet gun and start shooting up the place, but that's just my destructive nature.
Very cool.
Motorcycles, everything's there.
Wow.
Everything's there. Like, I don't build motorcycles, but that's cool.
I would build one.
Yeah, I'd like to do one. Look, Japanese transports, like really. It's just random stuff. Minecraft. You know, some clubs just do everything, but again, it's neatly displayed.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Aircraft display, similar bases, right? Hinamaru with Japanese aircraft, very well planned. Some Phantoms and other aircraft, Navy aircraft in flight. See, again, consistent bases, consistent signs, beautiful signage.
Nice.
That's what they do. Instead of, let's just throw the model on the table. Here's another one. They got the profile of the aircraft with a picture of the original one, and there's the model.
Beautiful.
Like, that's beautiful.
Look at that.
Look at that. It's a stunning display. That's Mike Fletcher. He's a local there. He's actually an American. He speaks fluent Chinese and Japanese. Fletch, if you're watching, hello, and hope you enjoyed this video. So that's his group, and these are they're a bunch of Betties.
Oh,
right. Great bunch of guys. So I've known Fletch on Facebook, but I met him in person there.
Nice.
So, and really, again, super nice people. This is a group of only scratch build models. That's a 1/24th or 32nd.
Was that a Schuker?
Schuker.
Nice.
This is the group that hosted me, the Tokushima group. Tokushima is south of Osaka, so it took these guys about probably 7-8 hours to get up there. But they rented a van. But then when they asked me how'd I get up there, I said I drove there. They thought I was nuts.
No kidding. Over the flood bridge?
So that's Sato on the left. Great guy. He's a very famous modeler in Japan. He's in the magazines. He does his own references. He's actually a graphic designer by trade.
Oh,
and he does a lot of profile aircraft. He helped me out a lot on my aircraft research. Some English, but just a wonderful guy. So I'm one of these guys that's like your brother when you get there. I've never, you meet him for the first time, it's like, I've known you for a long time. He's a great guy. So there's the club that hosted me. And a lot of these are Hisao's models. These guys are just, they're all talented. Raiden is this fellow here. It's really good.
That's the Hasegawa one?
Yeah.
Base, yeah.
I think it's Tsukimura.
Oh,
I think it's Tsukimura.
Yeah.
But you see, again, consistent and very friendly guys. Like, it was such. The show was so good because of these guys. Hosting you, talking, just showing. Even though the language barrier. This is walking at a hobby store I just found in Shizuoka, and then who's standing around here? The Singapore guys. So you just don't know who you meet, and then you start hanging out in front of the hobby. This is not at Shizuoka. This is at a hobby store that was. My wife and I just simply walked by. What's this? And then there's quite a few other. They're all know Calvin 10 and all that. So anything models opens up a whole new challenge.
Nice.
Now let's look at some models. So there's really nice stuff there.
What is that? The Gambier
Escort
Bay?
carrier, I think it's Gambier Bay or
Gambier
something.
Bay.
But it's weathered,
Beautiful, look at that.
just beautifully weathered. Icebreaker, like I don't know what kit that is, but
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go through. Look at the Mikasa. This guy painted all these figures. I think it's 1/350. I mean, that's all. This is like
incredible.
It's got he's dedication or what? Some what ifs. A fuso upon a fuso, or whatever. Some beautiful, just scenes of Japanese castles. I've just picked random shots of stuff that I liked. That's the front of the building with lights. It looks real, man. That was fairly big scale, maybe 1/24th. Cars, this thing was just phenomenal. This got the Ave Maurizio as well. That's a stunningly built car. Sci-fi.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? There's a Chieftain. Again, well done. I think it's Australia, Vietnam. I mean, there's so much. I mean, weird stuff like that. I don't even know what that is. Do you know what it is? It's a Panzer, what? 4?
Panzer IV. I don't know. It's
Transport?
Munition carrier, maybe?
Munition carrier? That's 1-to-1 scale Goliath.
Oof.
These guys built it. Now that's dedication or what? Right? There's the Mavis, the old Hasegawa kit and neat markings, surrender markings.
That's cool.
This one, I think,
That's like a
is... Yeah, 132nd scratch built.
Scratch built brigade.
Mm-hmm. Weird stuff. Lots of scratch built, by the way. I'd say this show, a good half, if not more, were scratch built models. It's not a contest, by the way. There's no contest here. It's display only.
Display only.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. You don't have the pressure of...
Yeah.
You just want to go enjoy yourself.
Nice.
There's your... what is that, a Felix style? That's the wingnut wings.
That's beautiful.
It's stunning.
My God.
It's stunning. People have fun just building. That's
the border.
border with it has lights in it. Now, the interesting thing on the web is somehow somebody got my picture. And they posted it on their site, which I'm fine with, but the least you could do is credit me. Just say, like, they just takes the, oh, here's a photo, and it's like somebody said, is that yours? It's like, well, it's my photo, man. I'm just saying, you know. Some weird stuff. I don't know even know what that is. 72nd. That's, I think, scratch built.
That's amazing. What scale is that? It must be
77.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
That is stunning.
Like stunning stuff.
Stunning.
You want to do one of these, don't you? Not that one.
Not that one, no. But I do want to do
the naval version of the
Roll
43.
Yeah.
Email Roll 43.
Yeah.
Like weird stuff. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
There's a Mavis Classic Kit Natural Metal Finish. That is a 1/32 Dyna that's scratch built. Like really. It's wood, I believe. I talked to the guy, with laminate styrene. Old school. You don't see the art of that anymore. And you know what? I'll say it. You the Nats. You know why? Because fit and finish, they'll find something wrong with it, and out it goes. I really don't like that. You got to have a judge that understands scope of effort, right? Because if you throw that in, somebody will find, oh, the wing is not matching the table by a 0.5 micromillimeter. It's out. I do not agree with that at all. Look at the craftsmanship of that.
Yeah, that's stunning.
And what you end up with is an encouragement of shows that are only fit and finish to people bringing Tamiya and Edward kits and winning. And nobody will bring these.
Yeah, well, the rest of us have to have a chance.
Well, yeah. Or do a separate category, but you got to take some of these into consideration.
Yeah, you need the experience. I mean, not to get into a judging discussion, but you need the experience.
Here's another one, 32nd scale Mert scratch built.
That's beautiful. Wow. That is really nice.
There's another one, a 32nd scale Key 93. This one is incredibly well done. I talked to the modeler. He just built. There's no molds. There's no patterns. There's no 3D printing. It's hand done.
I like the guy's shirt.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I didn't even notice that.
That's awesome.
Shout out to Valkyrie.
Iceman. Look at that. Yeah, nice.
Now, Tamiya headquarters. It's in Shizuoka. 20 minutes shuttle bus from the show. That's what the building looks like. By the way, that's Maurizio out here from our club. These are real race cars that they bought, so they could pattern their molds off of. So this is in the main entrance of the Tamiya building in their museum. The motorcycles, for their large scale, they buy them and they just do the plans right off them. These are 70s and 80s bikes. I don't know anything about motorcycles. See, there's their kits.
Nice.
That's in the museum. These are the molds.
Oh, wow. These
are like frickin' titanium, heavy metal. No wonder things cost a lot. And they give you a demonstration of how they use them there. There's another, see, there's the metal molds.
Very cool.
For that truck. Right, it's really cool.
That's neat.
Now, this is unique. So at part of the show, they put a little machine in there, and they're making this kit in front of you. That's the Agano 1700. And they're using, that's the plastic pellets. Mm-hmm. And they literally make that thing in front of you. And it comes out at the machine. And it's kind of warm to the touch, and then they put it in the box.
Very cool.
Like, that's cool.
That is very. So, can you buy anything there? Or is
yeah.
It just
well, I think you can buy this.
Yeah.
But most of the stuff there is not for sale. Oh yeah, no, there is. There's a Tamiya store. Yeah. There is. Yes, yeah. There's stuff for sale. See there, they're packaging them right there in front of your eyes. That's the museum.
That's cool.
So when you go, Dave, you got to go see this place.
Yeah.
They go insane. The Japanese go insane on anything that they do with their displays.
That's amazing.
These are all the old kits. Look, they got a case of all their old tools.
Did you find my Panzer 3N?
No, nowhere. It's I found, like, it's just hard to get. Yeah. I didn't find that, and I didn't find the French
UE, the carrier.
No, yeah. Didn't find. That's 35th scale scratch built. That's at the museum. I don't know who did it. Pirate ship. These are the old kits. See? Yeah. They got them all in the museum.
Nice.
These are the old ship kits from the 60s. You can see some of the pattern molds up here. Not terribly accurate, but they're in the museum.
Yeah. I mean, For that age, right? For that
Remember
age.
these?
Oh yeah.
They got all the Tamiya kits in date sequence. There's your tiger, the most accurate one, right there. There's your Japanese aircraft. In the history of these older kits, I don't
Was it
know.
150?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
150 scale.
Motorcycles, again, all in the museum. These are, I guess, their whole line of
I would
them.
definitely do a motorcycle kit.
I would.
I don't know anything about them,
I don't either.
but they look cool.
This is a Chapin display.
Oh.
Those are his models in there,
That's nice.
which is kind of a shout out to him.
That's cool.
That there is President of Fine Molds, this fella here. And I'm showing him pictures of my Fine Mold Zero. And his
Nice.
his comment to me was, "That's the shittiest looking Zero. We'll never do
His
anything."
comment was try harder.
Super guy, and he's buying stuff and he's mingling.
But I bet he loved it. I bet he thought, what a great
Yeah,
display or homage to this.
yeah, really,
Nice.
it's really. And by the way, a couple of us fellow IPMS modelers went with me. Maurizio Landisa was there. Ming Wong was there. Anthony was there. There's quite a few. Sugan was there from IPMS Toronto. And Anthony goes every year as part of the F14 club. And they got their 20-year, they get an award. And it's given out by Mr. Tamiya,
Nice.
Mr. Fine Mold.
Nice.
So they really celebrate the club displays. That's Sugan right there. Yeah. That's Hisao. That's Goofy Me. That's Ming. That's Maurizio in the back. There's Anthony. So we're the Canadians. These are Japanese modelers. So he's with Tokushima as well. That's Noah Krasnowski. He's the editor of Scale Aircraft Japan. And
Nice.
he's fluent in
photo.
Japanese and English. So
That's a great photo.
It's a great photo. Conclusions, only in Japan. So I was walking along the subway. This is a subway station. And out the corner of my eye, it's kind of like when we go on road trips, you and I, there's a hobby shop. The eye sees the hobby shop sign. I spotted a table of guys building models. I shouldn't say guys and gals. This is in a subway station. This is hosted, it's a pop-up. It's hosted by Gundam. These are Gundam staff. Off this photo, there's a lineup, a queue, it's free. You line up and you get a half an hour to learn how to build
Nice.
the kit.
That's amazing.
In a frickin' subway
That's
station.
amazing.
Like, where does that happen? And there's a lineup. There's like quite a few people. There's people in a business suit with a suitcases. These are kids.
That's cool.
And they're teaching them how to build a model. That's how you sell. We don't do that here. Now this, only in Japan. That's a truck stop in the middle of nowhere.
Give it to be a display.
And there's Tamiya merch in the frickin' truck stop.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like, and I bought stuff here. I bought a T-shirt and stuff. See, there's the parking lot. This was literally, I am not exaggerating, in the middle of nowhere between maybe Nagoya and Hamamatsu. Like, it's like really rural. And I go in, oh my God, there's Tamiya stuff there. And their pit stops beat anything that we have in Canada. And I must admit, anything in the States. They have noodle houses, they have coffee stores. It's like an oasis.
Yeah, it's not like European, like the European coffee.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but put everything here to shame.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah.
That's one of the toilets.
Holy Christ, that looks like a
A bidet on steroids.
looks like a seat on the shuttle. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on there?
Yeah. So that's it. And we'll end it there, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed a little PowerPoint tour of Shizuoka.
Well, that's awesome. That's quite exciting. I mean, I always wanted to go. Now, having seen that, I really want to go.
Yeah. I would love to go again. And it's the largest hobby show in Asia. Not a contest, but it's the largest one there. They have, I think there's another one. I forget the name of it. It's like a hobby fair. I'm not sure. But Shizuoka is very popular. So use this, guys, as a guide. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, you should go, Dave.
Yeah.
Definitely
That's
go.
fantastic.
Bring 3 suitcases.
Yeah, 2 of them empty.
Yes. So that's it.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for walking us through that, Harv. That's that's very very motivational to go. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like,
I already
so-
miss it. Maurizio said he's going through Japan withdrawal because he misses it already.
So I'm gonna go there and I'm just gonna buy a bunch of Tamiya kits.
Oh
and bring them
yeah.
back.
And mind you, fill up your suitcase and save $50. You know, in ending, I really want to say that I just going to Japan is not just about the kids. It's a very polite culture. When I drove there, nobody goes over like 110 or 120 kilometers. Nobody. Nobody cuts in. There's very little horning. People let you in, unlike here.
Yeah.
I've always said this. It's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
People learn bad habits, like polluting and all that, and they just do it. You don't see that there. They don't pollute. They don't even have garbage cans. They don't pollute. Now, again, does Japan have its social issues? Of course it does. I'm an urban planner. I've studied some of their social issues. The work culture is not great. You know, they have a lot of homeless. They got a lot of high unemployment. But by and large, if you go there, the culture is fantastic. Very polite.
Yeah.
And the show was an example of how well run these Japanese shows are.
Nice. Nice.
We'll end it there.
Well, it's a great advertisement for doing the show.
And this is from Japan.
And that was from Japan. Well, listen. Hey, thanks, Hart, for walking us through that. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us for this tour of the Shizuoka. So we'll see everybody in the next episode. Take care, all. Bye bye.